Greetings and good day. Welcome back to Rag Plays, Aidyn Chronicles, the First Mage. We're back. I checked out all of the castle, basically, and we're in the castle basement, as you can probably tell, ready to go to Erromon. Nobody's around. They're all gone. I don't know where. It would have been nice to be able to tell the news to somebody after such an I was about to say amazing plot event, but that's not really the word, is it? God, Aileron's hair is weird when you look at it, isn't it? Straight out of anime or something. But, you know, polygons being what they are. We're back in Erromon. In any case, I already said that. And I checked out the spells that we had, and realized that there are a few that we need to learn, but there are also a few that we can afford to sell, so let's get rid of the ones that we don't need to start with. And then learn the ones that we need. So this can go, we don't need one of these. And Spirit Shield, that can go. Haste, we are going to use that, so we'll keep that. Darkness, we don't need that. Brilliance, we don't need that. And that's pretty much it for the spells, so let's back out of here and then learn some. So what is it that we need to learn? Well, there are a few things we need to learn. Let's get back to our spells. So Aileron does not yet know some of these, and he needs to learn them. Start at the top and work our way down. So, we know all of those. We do not know Banishing yet. Banishing is a unique scroll, and it's a unique spell in the game. There's only one of these in the entire game. There's nowhere else to train it or learn it, but essentially, let's go ahead and do that for the sake of completion. Aileron has learned Banishing. Let's check out what Banishing does, shall we? Banishing. Any single elemental within the range is banished from this plane of existence. I don't know why they would double up on the spell control elemental. It just gets rid of elementals instead of controlling them. You can level up one or the other. Personally, I think control elemental would be more useful than banishing, because control elemental, at least it'll put them on your side, which is better than banishing. But whatever, we've learned it. We have Control Elemental already. Control Zombie, a spell that we desperately wanted all throughout the tower, yet was nowhere to be found. Let's go ahead and learn this one. We will get another one of these eventually. Aileron has learned Control Zombie. Control Zombies. Charms one zombie, causing it to fight for the party for a remainder of the battle or until it's killed. Shouldn't have to explain what that is. It's a necromancy spell, of course. Debilitation, we know all of these. Haste, we do not yet know, even though we will never, ever learn or use it, rather. Go ahead and learn one of those. Haste is a necromancy skill. All of the targets within the range of this spell have their movement rate increased by 2 per rank. May only be cast once on each target. So, you'd have to cast them all individually. That's why the Boots of Haste are just so good. Far better. We already know Wall of Bones. We already know everything else. So those are the 3 spells we profited from the tower. So that's cool. Drop a quick save so we don't forget that we have that. Let us go and see the king. Alright guys, I'm back. I gave Erromon the once-over. It doesn't seem like anybody's here. I saw Godzun in her house. I checked all the houses. The place is devoid of people. I'm gonna go in and see if the king's around. Have my doubts. Yeah, he's not here. I'll check the upper level just to be thorough. I think I know he's not up here either. Nah. Alright. So, Aileron has come to Erromon with the intent of informing someone of all that's transpired in the last few months, we'll say, or half a year, and he's kind of disappointed that nobody's here to receive him. Perhaps the king was here to see him, and perhaps, I don't know, Aileron would have given him a almost disrespectful lecture on all the events that have transpired. Just that Tixman would play pass the buck with our destiny and completely dismiss us, lie to us. Maybe Aileron wasn't taking that so well in his anger over Oriana's death and everything, and all this time wasted. Where if he had been moving forward, he could have gotten there. Perhaps Tixman, in a bout of mercy, saw that Aileron was, you know, in some type of emotional distress and would say, you know, like, look, word has it there's a legendary item on this mountain, and it would be worthy that you found it. Perhaps it was stolen from the palace in the Goblin raid, and Tixman forgot to mention it before, and he said, if you find it, you can have it. Call it our formal apology to you for giving you the runaround. I think that's a reasonable enough justification for going up this mountain again. I can't really... Hello, I don't recall you ever being here before. I can't really justify it to myself any other way. It doesn't seem like he has anything to say. So, sure, let's go. I'm really hoping that there's nothing to fight along the way, but knowing Aidyn and the amount of stuff it just kind of throws at you, there probably will be. Let's just go ahead and go up the mountain again. Much to say as we're walking here, but I've kind of got a little bit of roleplay planned for up ahead, and I think it will justify our actions even further once we retrieve this item. We hear footsteps, don't we? It's probably on the bridge up on top of us. The Chaos minions, the high-level ones, would have spawned by now, and I'm hoping we don't run into any of them as we follow this river, which is our course for the time being. I kind of like how there's no music on the mountain. It's very eerie. Never thought I'd be coming back here for the third time. Shouldn't have even gone here the first time, but I didn't remember. Cave bear. Alright, well, if you insist. Make me do stuff. Let's just stupefy it. Maybe a wall of bones. Let's get a little exotic. I can't do that yet, so stupefy it is. There. I suppose, keeping in tradition, Aileron wouldn't want to kill every bear that's, whoops, on the mountain. There's no need to do that. Bears gotta eat, too. Alright. A little quick save here. Hopefully it's here this time. And, head on into this cave and find the way that we need to be going. I think it's this way. Go around here. Doesn't look like anything's respawned since we've been here last, which is welcome. Won't have to deal with anything else. And then through here. If we could get away from that loud sound of the river, that'd be good. Thank you. Yeah, we've got some friends in here. That is a Chaos Lieutenant, which means perfect opportunity to get us some more Chaos armor. Let's drop a quick save. Actually, I'll quick save in the battle itself. Let's sneak up on him or see how close we can get. Alright, looks like 2 Slayers, a Lieutenant, and they're definitely guarding this treasure, so, 3 party members. God. Beacon, how about we just move you here? So if something happens... Versus Elemental, we're going to need to get Mirror up on everybody immediately. Because as you know, these guys have Wall of Bones. That could be dangerous. Not sure if the Slayers do as well, but Keelan, I want you to move back as far as you can away from those Slayers. And you're going to cast Mirror on yourself. Handling the situation right now. And Aileron is going to cast Mirror on himself. No, not on Beacon. We are more important currently. Haste is being cast, which is not good. I think I'm going to fireball these guys down if they stay all in the same area, though. Starlight Shield is annoying. And he's already trying to cast, and it's a good thing that we put Mirror up on our two party members. I'm going to begin trying to cast Wall of Bones on that Lieutenant, I think. As soon as I get Mirror on Beacon, that is. Alright. So Beacon, you're free to move up. I think, oh, jeez. Who do we attack first? Well, this guy is the only one in range, so let's just go ahead and begin the opening moves. I'm going to drop a quick save here, I think. Alright, so Keelan, how about we do a fireball, if we can, on all of these bad Mammoth Jammas. If we get everybody in but Beacon, that would be great. That's everybody, so yeah. He's probably going to resist. Yep. The other ones probably shouldn't. That's a nice hit. I might even go so far as to try and stupefy them if I can help it. Trying debilitation still, that's perfectly fine. As we keep resisting. Beacon, just keep attacking that Lieutenant. And Keelan, I want you to do the same thing again. Without Beacon in range. Good. And the fireball worked on the Sorcerer this time, which is great. Lieutenant is taking quite a lot of damage. Fantastic. Ah, killed the Slayer. Awesome. The other one should die too, I would think. Yep. Just no resistance to that. Okay, so I'm gonna try and Wall of Bones the Slayer, I think, just to be on the safe side in case he decides to do any of his thing, and it worked. Fantastic. Oh, come on, don't do that thing to me. Yep, it did it. That's great. Alright. It's a good thing we saved. Quick load. All of that has been retconned. None of that happened. Let's try the fireball again, though. We're going to follow the same strategy. I may not use Wall of Bones on this map. Everybody gets fireball. Sorcerer resists. The Lieutenant does not, which is good. The Slayers resist this time, though. One of them, anyway. That did quite a lot of damage to him. Resist the spell. Beacon. Attack the Lieutenant again. 20 damage. Keelan, same deal with the fireball, please. No Beacon, everybody else is in range. Sorcerer resists as he usually does, because he has resistance to magic on the cloak that he has. That Slayer didn't. It's going a little bit worse this time, sad to say. But we are whittling them down. Beacon, same deal. Keep attacking. Debilitation, resist the spell. Good. Just keep focusing on Beacon and ignore the other two. Oh, you're not ignoring us. That's unfortunate. And he's trying to cast it as well. Sound gives me PTSD, honestly. Oh, good grief. Alright, fireball again. Keelan's getting a lot of turns. It'd be nice if Aileron had a turn or two. No. We need all of them except Beacon. Everybody is resisting. That is not good. Gross. Come on. Everybody? Alright. Let us try Fireball. You know, I may have to flee if this doesn't go well. If they start breaking through our resistances, that is. Alright, that's better. 49 damage, I like that. Do more of that, please. Ooh, that's a good one. And you. And you. Those two Slayers shouldn't be able to cast anymore, so that's a good thing. And they will die promptly now. Not Beacon. There. He's dead. And you resist, that's fine. You die. And you die. Good. Keelan. What do we do to you? You know, maybe lightning would work really well on him. I'm gonna try that. Let's try it. Can't do it. Alright, well, Dragon Flames, I guess. Save us some time here. Trying to cast Debilitation. Keep it up, that's fine. Divert your attention. Just don't cast Wall of Bones, if you please. Should be Beacon's turn. Yes, it is. That should take away his casting ability. And we have a lot of Slayers that just trickled in. Or not Slayers, Sorcerers, again. Could be dangerous, so let us just do this. Ah, the Lieutenant is taking quite a lot of damage. Alright. Aileron. Dragon Flames, if you please. And the Lieutenant is dead. Beacon, get up here and finish these two off. Keep using the spells if we've got them. Resists. He's shielding up. Alright. Jet is a doornail, the other three trickle in. Let's get it to Aileron's turn. And quick save. And do our stupidity. Alright, that's a lot of XP earned right there. I'm not going to quick save. See if we get what we wanted. We did not. Reload. Huh, turns out I only had to do it once. Chaos Armor, more of it. Fantastic. Let us grab that. All of this, in fact. And Spice, and we can't take anything else. That's a lot of gold, man. Look at that. But now that we have an extra set of Chaos Armor, where's that? Cool. Yeah, that'll go to Aberkin. Beacon and Aberkin will both be wearing it now, which would be fantastic. And we're done here. No, I changed my mind. B, yes, leave them. Alright, quick save. And we are back, and here we go. This is exactly what we were looking for. Stuff has respawned. Let's get the stuff. The Helm of Tempests. Damage +1, protection +1. Warrior +2. Spell Lightning, resists air by 50. Fantastic item. One of a kind, unique. A little bit of gold too. Is that everything? Alright. There's something else here. Looks like it respawns, so what's in here? A spear and 2,500 gold, fine. Leave nothing to the minions. Has any of the chests, or have any of the chests respawned? It does not appear, so... Alright, so we did get what we came for. And I think it's at this point that that Aileron, looking at the Helm of Tempests, he would begin to feel a great sense of shame that Aidyn is no longer in the party. They left on not exactly the best of terms, and Aileron, I think Aileron has come to realize now that what happened with Neeson, with him acting as the instrument of Shamsuk's reckoning, basically, and in Neeson's retribution, wasn't the best course of action, and he knows now that Aidyn was right. And he needs to hear Aidyn's voice say, you know, yeah, it was stupid, it was wrong, you were wrong for doing it. The son feels the need to go before the father and ask his forgiveness. And I think that's the course of action that Aileron is going to take. All of his thoughts are going to be on making good with Aidyn and asking him to please rejoin the quest. Because it was wrong to remove him like that and to part on such poor terms. So Aileron is going to make all speed for Talawalk. Where the hell are we going, though? That is the question. Let's get off this mountain. In fact, I'm not even going to show you guys the journey to Talawalk. I'm just going to get my ass down there and pick him up, and I'll see you guys there, basically. So, just thought I'd give you guys a little in-between update, a little chat with you, if you will. It's one thing that's always bothered me about traveling to Talawalk is just how out of the way it is. There's no portal to get there, and you would think a wizard school and the main kingdom in the area would have one. For some reason, Erromon and Gwernia have one. I think I understand why that is, because they would need a way to move soldiers back and forth during the Goblin Wars, so maybe the wizards opened up one then. But the fact that there's none for use between the Gwernians and Talawalk is kind of annoying. As I'm going to have to remake this journey again as soon as I get Aidyn, because the way I want to go about going back to Terminor is by going through the portal back to Shamsuk's Tower, and then re-exploring the beach a little bit. Is this to Talawalk? To Erromon? Well, both of these ways are to Talawalk, but I believe this is the one that that leads. So let's go this way. But yeah, it's kind of like an unusual thing. The other portal, you would think that portal from Shamsuk's Tower, the other one, would lead to Talawalk somehow, but it doesn't. Or at least lead to the Namer's Isle, or something else that connects that with the wizards. But sadly, no. To Talawalk, home of the wizard school. Well, I will see you when I get there, guys. So hey guys, we're just back in Talawalk in the early evening, about 6 o'clock, and Aileron at this point would see Aidyn standing and staring at the plaque, somewhat perhaps disillusioned or not having much of a place to go, and he would approach Aidyn and humble himself, perhaps getting down on one knee and saying, Sir Aidyn, you were right. You tried to warn me in that going to the tower and attacking the necromancer would lead to nothing but sorrow, and you were right. I beg your forgiveness, and so the son would go before the father. And, you know, I'm sure Aberkin would say, I've half a mind to show you the back of my hand. What you did was reckless, foolish, stupid. And Alaron would probably say, I know, everything went to ruin. My mother is dead. And he would say, Aberkin would say, then perhaps, but you have come before me humbled, and that is a knightly thing to do. He would haul him up, and by his arm, and give him a fatherly pat on the shoulder, so to speak, and say, you know, things may seem dark now, but the sun will always rise, and will shine all the brighter in our victory. Of course I will rejoin you. And so Aberkin returns, perhaps feeling proud that Alaron has, in doing this feat of humility and recognizing his error. He's sort of he's the man he always hoped he would turn out to be. And the son he wish he had, I guess. So that's how I would have written it if I was the developers. I hope you liked that little bit of roleplay. I'm not terribly good at role-playing, but I feel it's good to provide character motivation where the game doesn't have any. And he has no weapons at all on. We need to give him his stuff. He'd be like, "Where's my shit? I hope you looked after it." Chaos shield, chaos armor, as is suitable for a Knight of the Realm. A belt of life, boots of speed, plate gauntlets, Mirari cloak. You know, I was thinking about giving the Helm of Tempests to him, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I like the amount of protection that the Helm of Defense gives, and it gives a lot of physical resistance, so yeah, I'll stick the Helm of Defense back on him. The 2 rings of healing. I think we're going to give him an ethereal ring instead. It's restricted to, we're going to buff him up. He's going to be such a tank by the time we're done with him. And a ring of healing. Who has the other things? I guess, yeah, nobody really has anything else besides rings of healing right now, so. And he needs, you know, maybe a shield amulet on top of it. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll give him Pandar's amulet again. We need the big, strong, burly man with a with a sissy butterfly necklace. And he needs his sword and his wand, I suppose. Wizard's wand. Throw that on him. And last but not least, the sword. What sword do we want to give him? We give him the Warfang. That might be a good thing to have on Aberkin. It's quite a good weapon. Damage 55, defense 4. Or I could give him the Chaos Sword to match everything else. He gave us a Javelin again, for Pete's sake. Every time you join the party, Aberkin, you give us a Javelin. But, you know, I don't like the base hit on that. That's the problem, right? But he is... What level is he? He's only level 16. Aberkin's actually bringing up the rear for us right now. His skills are woefully lacking. But how much XP does he have? He does have quite a lot of XP. So... Well, I guess not that much. I don't know. Warfang or... screw it, we'll give him the Warfang, I guess. Seems like a good weapon for him to have. Chaos Sword, yeah. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. Let's quick save. Glad he's back, bringing up the rear. So, it's the middle of the night. I do think this is going to end off the episode, though, guys. I'm going to go over and get a night at the inn, and, you know, I'm sure they would talk well into the night, and Aberkin would express his gratitude to Beacon and even Keelan, despite his perhaps misgivings on her originally. He realizes she's definitely the one to protect Alaron from everything that's been going on, and she kept him safe, and so did Beacon throughout the entire tower. And he'd be very grateful for that. Sounds great for the room. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what time it would be, but in any case, let's see what time we have. Yep. So, early morning, I'm going to begin walking back to Guernia. I will see you all next time, and I will be at the portal when you next see me. See you then.